Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Market Monday. I am your host, Joseph Legendary Musso, aka the Cryptowhisperer, here to talk to you about the crypto markets. And before we jump in, I do want to say that there are some really cool things happening. Yes, it is a bear market. Yes, that doesn't bode well. However, I will say that bear markets are the time to buy. And there are reports that they are trying to make it to where you can roll your 401k in with cryptocurrencies. And that is really fascinating. If you could take a portion of your portfolio and have it toward Bitcoin or Ethereum or one of the other ones, I think that would be really neat. And I think that's something to pay attention to. I think it's important to look into the news articles on regulations that are happening and the other things that are changing and stay on the up and up on that. I think it benefits all of you guys to do so. And if I catch a little tidbit of interesting news, I will share that here. And without further ado, let's go ahead and look at the overall markets. So we have Bitcoin. Here, as we can see with Bitcoin, it hasn't really been doing very well. This is still the top of the channel. This is still the bottom of the channel. In fact, I'm just going to mark these. Let's mark them purple. So that way, yeah, that works. No, I want it like a purple. Purple. There we go. Okay, and we'll mark this as well, purple, so that we can just, and we'll say purple is channel, right? So purple is the channels as we're seeing it. And here we have it. So this is the top of the channel, this is the bottom of the channel. And as you guys can see, that we have been basically not going anywhere near the top. And we've been slowly making lower highs, right? So a lower high, I know it's confusing, but the idea of a lower high is that it's a high that's not as high as the previous one. So this high is lower than this one, and this high right here is lower than this one. So everything is showing down. It kind of looks like, if you look at it, it looks like a finger pointing down too, like you can kind of see that. So looking at that here, you can see that doesn't look like we're definitely going to be bouncing anytime soon, and that's fine. During these times, it's important to look at the areas to buy. I do have a couple buy orders set up to 18.8, a couple at 18.1, and some at 17.5. So, do your due diligence and study up and see where you would want to place your buy orders for the dip and set them up appropriately. So here we have Ethereum, kind of the same thing. I'll do the same thing really quickly. So this is purple. Okay, and then this right here is purple. And we're marking purple just to represent like the channels that when we talk about these, we can see if we break the channel, and then we'll create new channels moving forward. But right now, kind of the same thing. As you can see, Ethereum is really just hanging out. There's the original high, lower high, and then it hasn't even made a high yet. Now it's just kind of chopping sideways, directly sideways. As close to sideways as you possibly can be, but it's still pointing down. That's good to know. It's still pointing down, and it hasn't fully, it retested the triple bottom once, and that's it. And that just kind of lets me to believe that we have some more retesting to do. I expect around 1,099, 1,022, and even as low as 887 in the next coming month or so, but only time will tell. And this is just based off of previous support resistance and the fact that everything is trending down. And looking at ADA, we're going to do the same thing here and change this to purple. Okay, and then change this to purple so that we can just see it better. All right, so we already kind of broke the channel here. See how we're going down? We broke the channel on ADA, and we're going to be retesting in the 40-cent area and retesting in the 38-cent area. If it goes below that and stays below that for a little bit of time and keeps kind of showing the downward trend, I will take ADA Cardano off of our market list and put it on hold, as I will no longer be buying the coin or being involved in it. And I really only want to talk about coins that I'm currently investing. I'll just let it stake and make me more coins in that regard, but I won't be purchasing anymore. And I'll probably put on something like Polkadot, some other coin that also stakes, so that we can kind of keep an eye on it. So with that being said, this also looks very bearish. Everything in the market looks bearish, but that doesn't mean necessarily that's a bad thing. That just means it's accumulation time. Accumulate, buy small chunks, hold for periods of time, and wait for the halving or some other catalytic event to drive the markets up. So, without further ado, I sincerely hope this is educational and informative for you. And until next time, stay safe and stay steady.